What is up, everyone? Coffee Break is back with another video, and in this one we're going to be looking at the offense. We're going to go back, watch some film from Sunday against the Washington football team, and we're going to look as to why the 49ers couldn't get anything going. Now, in my previous video, I kind of bashed Nick Mullins, really called him terrible. In fact, I think he wasn't as bad as, I may have perceived in my latest video, but there's still so many levels of improvements that need to be done. And not highlighting Nick Mullins specifically, I'm also going to be looking at offensive line. And, the pieces around Nick Mullins weren't helping him at all either. So I believe the offensive line as a unit played well below average against a below average football team, which is the Washington football team. And so let's take a look. And I want to start off on this play. Or actually, that's the wrong play. This is the one we're going to be looking at. 16-7. This is the last play of the third quarter. You see 16 seconds left. And this is what really flipped this game upside down and then just had everyone fuming because the offense just couldn't get anything going. And when they did, when folks started getting the ball movement, people started playing better. You take one step forward to take 10 steps backwards and you throw a pick six. Now it's bad enough to throw an interception, but what makes it worse is you're giving the other team points. Like, that is extreme level bad quarterback play. Because if you go back here, let's just go back before we look at the other angle. You go back here and you see this guy, Jeff Wilson Jr., open, and that would have been a first down. It's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, he could have picked up the first down instead. And what I noticed in this game a lot from Nick Mullins, he tried to scramble. Offensive line weren't helping him a lot. But when he did try to scramble, it highlights there's a reason he's a backup quarterback. He doesn't have a strong arm. He's not quick. He's not mobile. In fact, I'd rather have him in the pocket because when he's outside of the pocket, he's just below average. And you saw with this throw, there's no zip on it, and he just throws a duck straight to the cornerback. My God. And again, you're giving this team points. It is, at this point of the game, 16-7, 2-possession game, but it's still within reach, and you're on the verge of scoring at least a field goal here. And to throw this interception really just highlights why people and the Niner fans in general were pissed off after Sunday's performance. They're underperforming and they're doing boneheaded mistakes. You're a team that I'll give you the injuries. I'll give you it's been a terrible year for the 49ers. They've been so unfortunate. But when you make these mistakes, those injuries get put on the back burner because this is something we can control. And as a coach, and I'm going to be looking at this as a coaching standpoint, this is bad football play. Like, come on. And we're going to see Kyle Shanahan's reaction here, which is hilarious to me. Kyle Shanahan, my God, get him a quarterback. But part of it is on him too. Look at his reaction. Look at him here. He's like, what in the actual fuck? Look, what am I watching? What am I doing? Who am I coaching? He's just looking back at Nick Mullins getting thrown to the ground. So that play was the 49ers in a nutshell. This was bad. The Niners also had other turnovers that caused them, gave points to the other team. But to start the game, it wasn't this bad. In fact, the Niners actually got off to a decent start. Not a great start, but a very good one. And let's go back to the first couple possessions here. Offensive line was blocking. They were doing their job. They were actually playing some good football early. Look at Nick Mullins stepping into that throw. Like I said, I don't want Nick Mullins to roll out. He has no speed, no arm. But if he could just stay in the pocket, step up, throw, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Truth is, there's no consistency. You know, offensive line did a good job there. They actually did a good job early. Like, they were getting after it. That was a drop. There's a lot of drops in this game. Couple by Ayuk, a few by Bourne, Jeff Wilson. I mean, like I said, the weapons around Nick Mullins weren't helping him either. This is another good protection here. And I give credit when it's due. Look at that. Gave quarterback some time. All right. But this is all in the first quarter, right? Nothing ball game. Niners actually, started the game. They, where was the touchdown pass? I think it was the third possession. After that touchdown drive, which is coming up right here, after this touchdown play, the 49ers came out with, I don't know like what hit them, but they were terrible after this. They were absolutely atrocious. It's a nice run there. All right, now let's get to the juicy part. Let's get to the part that I really want to talk about. Let's look at, what am I looking at? Second play of the second quarter. This is where the offensive line really starts to play terrible. Tomlinson. Oh my goodness. Tomlinson almost killed this quarterback. Nick Mullins almost got killed a couple times here. Yeah, it was in this drive where Kendrick Bourne dropped a couple of passes. This is one of his drops. This is coming off of the touchdown series, so you expect maybe the Niners to have a little bit of momentum moving forward, but they regressed. And this is an easy first down. This is a pitch and catch. Bourne has to come down with that. Could have been a little bit more accurate, but I put that all on Bourne, hit him in both his hands. That's embarrassing. As a wide receiver, that's embarrassing. Then we look at another play by Bourne, just kind of whiffed on this block. Or actually, no, this is the false start, which is even worse. 2 plays ago, you dropped a pass. And in this one, you cause your team 5 yards on a 3rd and 9. So it's already 3rd and long. Now it's 3rd and forever, it seems like. Now 3rd and 14. But instead of moving forward, you move backwards and you cause your team an entire series and you kick the ball back to the Washington football team. I mean, the screen, that's just kind of like you're giving it up. You're giving it back up. So Nick Mullins had his moments as well. We'll look at this nice throw by Mullins here, try to thread the needle. But again, his player dropped it. Not getting a lot of help. I'll give him that. That's a money throw. That should have been caught. That would have been enough for a first down. It's 3rd and 8. Look, Jordan Reed knows it. That was his mistake. And so that's kind of what I touched on. As a unit, the Niners weren't helping each other out. Like, yeah, one guy was doing his part. The other guy just dropped the ball, literally and figuratively. So then we go back to the offensive line with 1:50 for the half. 7-6 ball game. So Niners are still in the lead. We're looking at a McGlinchey just whiff here. Well, I mean, Chase Young is elite. He's shown that all year. But McGlinchey, I mean, what is he doing? Like, he's not even holding on to that block. He's letting him go by. Chase Young just rips that like if it's a sheet of paper. You have to have a little bit more resistance than that. And, you know, I mean, Mullins, it's lucky it was just a screen play, right? Maybe that's why. But still, I mean, that's just too easy. He almost got to him before he threw it. And then now let's look at bad Mullins. This is bad Mullins. Real bad. Talk about him trying to be mobile. Thought he was a Lamar Jackson for a little bit. He really did. He's carrying this ball too loosely for my liking. I mean, this is a scoop and score. Chase Young is an athlete. Again, Nick Mullins cost the 49ers at least 14 points. They gave him 14 points to Washington easily. Look how loose he carries this football with one hand, like if he's Lamar Jackson. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. And this play right here rattled him. After the game, he wasn't the same. He wasn't the same after this. After this, he was not the same. He'll have a couple overthrows. Niners are trying to get in position to score here before the half is over. This is one of the overthrows. I mean, just misses Ayuk. Completely misses him. I mean, that's wide open as anyone will ever be in the NFL. You have to hit that throw. And again, thought it was just a fluke. Nope. He was rattled after that. This is a series right after that and just doesn't hit Reed. This one may be a little bit of a tougher throw, but he threw it behind him. No, I mean, just a little bit. I guess you had to put this on him. You had to really put this on him. Because if you put it a little bit ahead, he's going to get killed. You had to just zip it. Throw it to his chest. He's settling. Then this is the very next play. Just a lack of mobility here for Mullins. I mean, I like how he's trying to extend the play going to his left, but he's just too damn slow. This is why I think the Niners need a quarterback. Because, I mean, if you're rolling this out every Sunday, if you're rolling a quarterback like this who can't move at all, who really just can't extend the play, you have little to no chance if you have no weapons around him. I mean, you have to be almost perfect everywhere else in order for this to work. The Niners need an athlete at quarterback. Need someone who can extend the play and has a strong arm. Nick Mullins has none of that. So that was at half. Let's go to the third quarter. Again, the Niners are still in this game. For some reason, they can't get it together. 16-7, 11-point game. Somebody whiffed on this block here. Somebody whiffed right here. Was that McGlinchey's guy? Or was that McKivitz? I don't know. But what I do know is someone really fucked up and just allowed this player to destroy the play. It's a first down play. You lose yards. This team is not capable of overcoming big mistakes. They had so many in this game. At this point, 11 points felt like 30. Let's see, 9:26. This is 2 plays after. Lakin gets beat, and this time Mullins rolls out to try to make a play. Lakin Tomlinson was the worst offensive lineman on the field Sunday. Just watch it from this angle. Right here. I mean, doesn't even give Mullins a chance. Yeah. Mullins did all he could. They had good coverage too. They had good coverage there. So watch, you want to go back and see the coverage. Nobody was open. I mean, if he was able to scramble just a little bit longer, he probably had a uke here, but nobody's open. Washington really did a good job in pass coverage. All right, just a couple more of these, offensive line not being able to put it together here. 236, but McGlinchey gets pushed back and Mullins rolls out. It's like we just saw that. But now it's McGlinchey's turn. Let's see what he has. What do you have, McGlinchey? What do you have for me? Oh, you get pushed back 5 yards? Wait. 5 yards, McGlinchey? 5? I feel like I see like 3 of those a game from McGlinchey. Just gets tossed. And he's always high up. I mean, look how high is my guy. Come on. I think you have to get much lower than that. I know you're 6'8", but you would think maybe get your hips lower. They have leverage on you already. The fact that you're almost standing tall is why you're getting pushed back. I'm almost certain. But again, I'm not a coach. I'm just a fan seeing my right tackle getting pushed back 5 yards. Again, Mullins is not the athlete you want running, but he made a play here. Good job. And again, he wasn't the worst one, but he made some big mistakes. Don't get me wrong. Now, very last play before I kind of wrap this whole baby up. 149. Niners are still in this game. 2-possession game. Can we at least get a drive going? Can we? Please. Offensive line says nope. Lakin again. Lakin. Is it? I missed it. Damn it. Oh. Did we even put a hand on him this time? Oh, maybe 4 fingers. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Like, you can't tell me, you can't see this play as a Niner fan and be happy. You already have a backup quarterback. And you expect him to deliver with that kind of pressure coming at you? I mean, now I know why Jimmy Garoppolo's hurt. All right, let's just kind of wrap this up with the cherry on top that we started with, which was Nick Mullins throwing that interception. And again, let's kind of recap, right? We started off strong, had good protection. Nick Mullins was stepping into throws. 7-0. Granted, Deebo Samuel gets hurt on the first play. Trent Williams comes out for a couple plays. Justin Skolk subs in. Okay, manageable, 7-0. Second quarter comes. What the hell happened? Bourne drops passes. Reed dropping passes. Ayuk drop a couple passes. Nick Mullins then decides he's Lamar Jackson and tries to scramble and then just gets the ball knocked off and then scoop and score for Washington. Nick Mullins after that was never the same. Overthrows a couple receivers. And then the bad offensive line just deteriorated any chance the 49ers had. Followed by this beautiful play. 2nd and 2. Drops back. Rolls right. Throws. And it is picked off. Interception by some corner from Washington. He may take it all the way. 10-5. Touchdown with the backflip. That is the cherry on top, guys. And I hate seeing this. And I hate going over this. But this is the truth. This is who we are right now. We're getting beat, manhandled by a 5-7 team. And yes, their defense is pretty good. But they couldn't do shit on offense. And we should have at least made this a closer game. If not, win. But we didn't. So, what are we going to do? What do the Niners do after this? It just proof that the 49ers, need a more athletic quarterback, someone who can extend the play, move the pocket with a strong arm. I mean, we saw 2 weeks ago with Josh Allen, and he just beat the Steelers last week, this past Sunday. I'm not saying there's a Josh Allen in this draft, but hell, we better start looking for one, because what we have, we need everything else to be perfect in order for the quarterback to work and stay in the pocket. And I'm sure Shanahan thinks the same way. The way he reacted on this, the way he reacted to that pick six, tells you all about the 49ers. Anyways, folks, I'm done talking. I'm done watching. I mean, my computer just gave up on me. Let me know what you guys think about the 49ers performance on Sunday in the comment section below. Love reading the comments. Thank you again. And as always, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.